lady over this way. Can we find a young lady? Oh, hi. Hi, what's your name?
I'm Natalie.
Natalie, hi.
Hi, this is also a teeny bit difficult. So the mentally ill often get a very bad rap right around the time of gun violence, but unfortunately they're also mentally ill year-round. What do you intend to do to help them or treat them or just do anything, because that's kind of a deal. That's kind of a thing.
Well, Natalie, it's wonderful. Thanks for such a wonderful, compassionate question. I'm particularly proud of the record of the state of Indiana in this space. I'm going to go home in about a week. We're going to break ground on the first new mental health hospital in a generation in the state of Indiana. We're expanding access to mental health care in the state of Indiana because, as you may know, with such an informed and thoughtful question, there actually is also a very close relationship with mental illness and drug abuse and addiction. And so, in the state of Indiana, we recently raised penalties on drug dealers. Okay? And I honestly, I want to throw the book at the people that are selling these poisons to our kids. And we're doing it. Raising mandatory minimums. But in the same breath, I said we need to be extending a hand of compassion to people who've been caught up in the stranglehold of drug abuse and addiction. The rise of heroin, of opiate abuse, is something that I know in the Congress they've been working in new and in creative ways. And in the state of Indiana, whether it was through our Medicaid reform, what we call the Healthy Indiana Plan, we've been expanding access to treatment for people with mental illness and also the combination with drug abuse and addiction in new and ways. But the key for me is that when we repeal Obamacare, not if, what we will do then is, I believe, and this is something that Speaker Paul Ryan has championed for years, it's been in the budgets that have been passed, is we will see Washington, D.C. block grant Medicaid back to the states. And so that, and Donald Trump and I have talked about this returning resources and flexibilities to states. Before he was a senator, Tom Tillis was Speaker of the House, if memory serves here. You know, I'm absolutely convinced that whether it's dealing with mental illness in the state of North Carolina, whether it's dealing with persistent homelessness or other issues, that the people of North Carolina know what will work to help the people of North Carolina more than Washington, D.C. ever will. And that's a part of that. That's a part of the solution. Okay? So do away with the one-size-fits-all, ordering people to buy health insurance of Obamacare, taxes and penalties, block grant Medicaid back to the states, allow North Carolina, allow Indiana, allow other states across the country to innovate, create new programs right in the space you're talking about as well. And we'll see tremendous progress for the health and well-being of our people. Donald Trump and I believe in. Yes, sir.